Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, and welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. I think I should call it WTF Live, shouldn't I? I mean, that's what I put in the title. I don't know. What's up, everybody? It's good to see everybody in chat already. Chessboard, how are you? Eyes in the Woods. What's up, Eyes? Grasshopper? What's going on, dude? Stevie B. What's up, hon? Hey, Mr. Lee. What else we got in here? The real Polly T. Who else? I'm going to tell you out right now. Kelly Maltby, how are you? You ever get that feeling like, you know when you're coming down with something, like all of a sudden, like I get this strange like feeling in my legs. It's almost like a chill, or I don't know. I can't explain it. But I was sitting down earlier and I felt it all of a sudden. It was really faint, and now it's just getting worse. I'm getting a cough, and it's one of those coughs that it's not a normal cough. It's, So I took some vitamins. I took some ibuprofen. See how this goes. Brandy, how are you? Hey, Michael. The Haywoods. Hey, Suzanne. So yeah, guys, if you're not in chat, excuse me. That Motorola is annoying. I have to turn that off. If you're watching and you're not in chat and you want to join in, all you got to do is start a YouTube page. I don't think it takes that long. It's been a long time since I did it. And you can go hop in chat and you can pop on the show if you want. Anybody can pop on the show. What I do is I put the link in chat and anybody can click on it. You got something you want to talk about, you want a story you want to tell, anything. You're having a bad day, the time you leave here, you won't be. Here's the hoping. But yeah, you just click on the link, follow the directions. It's pretty simple. If you don't want to be on camera, all you have to do is hit stop camera at the bottom. You don't have to be on camera. Also, all I ask is that you do turn off YouTube in the background and your Motorola phones. Screw it. It's just going to be noisy. Yeah, just turn off YouTube in the background and just when you're on StreamYard so we don't get that Sorry about that, guys. That's why I posted earlier in chat before I came on that we are having storms right now, and internet dropped. I apologize. Ida Bustamante, how are you? Can you guys hear me all right? Somebody just one thumbs up. That's all I need. Mr. Fritz, how are you? BF Bud, what's going on, dude? Hi, Sharon. Welcome. So as I was saying earlier, I post the link in chat. Just like that. And anybody can click on the link and come on, say hi, what's up? All are welcome. Ew, I hate that Beer and Noel song. Yeah, that's annoying. Still crazy, Chris. Good to see you. Hey, Dina P. So what's new? What's new? I don't know. It's only been 2 days. What's new, Paulie?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
How you doing? Pretty good.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing staggered like schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like 7:30 start because they're doing a big pour, and the other days I'm starting at 5:30. So it's like, yeah, guess what, slave? We're fucking with your sleep.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, not at all, dude.
Stability and consistency is, kind of key, and sometimes,
Yeah, but
a routine at least.
Yeah, at least I'm still Wolfman Jack.
Catherine Lundquist, welcome. Who else snuck in? Hey, Val. Former everything. What's going on, dude? Hey, Rex Hand. How are you?
What's up, Rex?
I think I got everybody. I know I got you, Chris, so,
Yeah.
She's always like, you always forget me.
Laser guided bomb. I got you.
Sharon Guy, good to see you.
Always nice to Sharon. One of the greatest people in the Bigfoot community, Russ. I'll tell you what.
Oh, no,
that lady's.
I've hung out with her. She's awesome.
I'm jealous. Stop it.
She fed me.
You're in.
Not literally. I mean, I fed myself, but she supplied the food. Awesome cook.
He's like, folks, you're gonna leave some for the fucking Bigfoot. He's like, no, fuck them. Crack the toilet.
Yeah, that was a screwed up night because the lights were screwed up on the truck when I went to meet her.
Yeah.
Meet Sharon. It turned out in the end, the light bulb in the tailgate, like the license plate bulb on the trailer was burnt out. So it screwed up all the lights. They wouldn't work.
Yeah, because it's like a series circuit, right? When one goes out, they all go out.
Well, you could get driving lights, but you wouldn't get brake lights, or you would get, it was just.
So at this point in time, we all need to channel inner Joe Cocker and go, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand down with lights on me? Yes.
Oh, man. I'm so tempted. I really am.
Yeah.
Dude, I went out last night and I met these people at the bar. And guys, I don't drink. I just went and grabbed a Sprite and something quick to eat, and karaoke was going on. So, and well, you guys have heard me sing, most of you. I started talking to these guys next to me, and they were just cool as hell. And I gave them my card. Got new cards.
Oh, dude, look at that. Official.
That Stevie B got them for me. So thank you, Stevie.
Sweet.
So I started talking to these guys, and they had a few in them, but we just connected, and we were bullshitting and whatnot, and they're getting ready to leave, and I told them I was going to sing, and they're like, "What? You sing?" I showed them the YouTube channel, so they were impressed with that. They never saw anybody who actually made any money on YouTube.
Pennies on the
And so I got up. The one guy, I guess maybe he went out for a cigarette, because when I got up to sing, one of them wasn't there. But then when I started singing, I turned around and they're both standing there. And they're
Uh-oh. No. Yeah, it's frozen. It's still counting though. That's good. So let's. I don't know. Yeah. I think Russ left, so you guys are stuck with me. You're fucked. Nah, just kidding. I'm sure he's gonna come back real quick. What? Some stuff's happening on my phone here. Yeah. Yeah. Beard. 7 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, it figures. Sorry guys, keep losing connection. Let me bring Paulie back up. What's up, bud?
Hey, how you
Sorry.
doing?
Hey, Figgy, right here.
Yeah,
Friggin' storms right now.
A filler, but you know what? When you're partially soybean fucking infested, I mean that's not fucking two fillings. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up on my phone, but it's going into almost like a different account. Like it's everything matches, but it's not. It should show on my phone that I'm already live. It should give me an option to get into this studio, I believe.
Yeah, I think that it may want you to be Mogi Wan Kenobi.
And use the farce.
Yeah, use the force from the farce.
Icon, what's up?
Hey.
Welcome back, Modes. Thank you, Catherine.
Hey, Mogs, welcome back.
Anybody know a good joke except you, Paulie? Because
yeah, no. Listen, I can be replaceable. My jokes suck. You ask me, the wagon behind me has 0 fucks in it. I carry it every day. It's just the way it is.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen if the power goes out here and I got to hop on my phone, which I should plug in. Is it going to go to the same studio?
I don't know. I just hope it's not Jim Croce. Operator. I'm stuck in
So what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So these guys were standing there, and I just finished a song, and I'm walking up to go sit down, and these guys were like in the way. And the one guy looks at me and he goes, "I wasn't expecting that." And the other guy is like so ecstatic, he didn't know what to do. He like went to high five me and then shake my hand, and then he just hugged me. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah,
I just floored him.
Most that must be like meeting Ron Jeremy for the first time. You're like, yeah, I don't want to hug you. You're ugly, but I want to shake your member.
No.
I mean, like, you do good work.
Leave it at that.
Yeah. Dude, I wasn't going any further. I was just in general joke.
Who else is in here? Tina G, welcome. Danny Staten, how are you?
Cousin Dan.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Greetings from North Carolina, because I'm eating a Big King, and we don't have a Burger King in South Carolina. It's only in North Carolina, so that's where we go to get our go-to Bigfoot bait.
Chessport says to you, the real Polly T, I lost a shirt just like that in a van in the 60s.
Dude, really? This is from Joe's Crab Shack. Not only do you get crabs, but you get to have good, like, boiled seafood and shit, and you leave there going, wow, these people were cool, and the next thing you know, your groin's G.
Yeah, I'll stay away from the crab special.
Hey, you know what? The worst thing you want to have is a name named Joe, because it's Joe's Crab Shack, right? And they have a shirt that said, Joe's knows crabs. No fucking shit. Joe's knows a lot of shit. He's just not sharing.
See, even Stevie lost her internet for a second. Well, the storms that are hitting here are going to eventually hit there, the way I think they're moving. Or they might go north of her, but there's thunder and lightning going on, and I'm just hoping it passes pretty quick. Here, let me go. Let me look at radar.
Yeah, look at the radar.
See what the longevity of this show is tonight.
You ain't hanging a towel on that. Short storm.
Yeah, I'm always looking at the radar.
Yeah, dude, it's cool, man. I was watching video the other day. Like it was what beach it was, Hollywood Beach or whatever, right? And there were water spouts on the water, and they come around land. And all these people are like, ooh. I'm like, dude, if it can fucking churn water, what do you think it's going to do to you when it gets on the sand?
Yeah, they're tornadoes, dude.
Dude, run for cover.
Over water, they call them water spouts. As soon as they hit land, they're tornadoes.
And they're gonna rip your garage off and not wreck your house.
Oh shit!
Rude.
Oh, what time is it? Yeah, we're screwed. This whole big band, I don't know if you can see that, is like coming off of the Gulf, and that's going right over us.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Batman.
Dude, you better have double sheet and have one that you put over the top. It's the what's that? The tucking sheet.
Guys, I posted the link in chat again. If anybody wants to pop on, click that link. Come and join us.
Yeah, please. Relieve me. This shit's getting old.
Christy Sci-Fi, what's up, girl?
Hi, Christy. Good to see you.
Caucasian Sasquatch. That reminds me. Guys, join me this Saturday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I will be on Caucasian Sasquatch channel. I don't know. I got to find it. He sent me the link. I just have to copy it, and Mr. Lee and those guys are good at finding those links.
Well, Mr. Lee, I must say, young man, if you're gonna go out there and fuck shit up, just fuck it up the right way. That's what we do.
Michael Haywood says Bassmasters are fishing on Santee Cooper this weekend. Right on.
What the hell does he know about catching a fish? He's like you. It jumps in his pocket. He's like, oh my God, I got a world record channel cat.
No.
Going for my worm.
See, I take pictures, so I have proof.
Mogs, I know you can. Dude, it's a joke. Like amongst guys
I know, dude.
Catch fish, right? 10% of the fishermen catch 90% of the fish, right? And all these other people, they buy all this other bullshit. And look, it's got neon lights and LEDs and it has BBs and it rattles. And who the fuck cares? If you don't put it in the right spot, the fish ain't gonna fucking eat it.
Right.
You know,
Stevie was she's been fishing this evening. She's probably still there right now. She got a bass, she got it to shore, and then it came off the hook right between her legs. So she reached down to grab it and got the fin in her finger.
Oh, dorsal?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Probably
poison if you're not careful. Yeah, no shit.
So, like everything else, when I hear like the one day she closed the back door on the vehicle and it snapped the tip off the fishing pole. I said the same thing then. I was like, welcome to fishing.
Hey,
you know, you're going to bleed. You're going to break things. You're going to replace things. You're going to curse. You're going to, it's fishing.
You're going to stay there for 5 hours and catch jack.
No, and enjoy it. And you'll love it.
Exactly. Because you know why? It's better than a good day at work.
Absolutely.
So I brought a bunch of rods on a boat, right? And so we're fishing, we're doing dead sticking, you know what I mean? And just to have bait out there, right? So now I got lures and stuff, and I'm like throwing it out there, like, what the hell are you doing? I said, you gotta work for this shit. What do you think? It's free? They're just gonna come over and hey, how you doing, Bully? Let me jump on your hook. That ain't happening, you know?
Christy said, did y'all see my picture of the foot I got in Nebraska? I don't think so. I haven't. I don't believe. But if you want to come on and share it, feel free.
You can.
Indeed.
Just cherish the moments.
What's up, Richie?
All the time. I'm starting at 7:30 tomorrow. That's why I'm here now. And I'm like, hey, I got 2 extra hours. I can get fucked up and show up for work and be good.
You have a plan. That's good.
Well, come on, man.
Hey, Jen.
I'm one-dimensional.
That's all right.
Well, wait a minute. It's, if I get too buzzed, I'm 3-dimensional.
Watch that 4th dimension.
Dude, I ain't fucking myself. No, we ain't doing that. We don't do 4D. 2, 3D, we're good.
In high def.
Dude, nobody wants to see this in 8K. You can probably pick boogers.
Why do you think I keep it pretty dark in here? I don't need to see, no one needs to see every freckle or, laugh line.
Dude, you kidding me? If I work a Titleist, I'd show you my ass and you'd be like, oh my God, this is inspiration for a golf ball. So many dimples.
It's like the surface of the moon.
Dude, orange peel.
Oh.
Dude, no, and a tea back. No.
Stevie, that's a big crappie. That's kind of the cough that I have, man. I can tell I'm coming down with something. It's pissing me off.
No, hold on. One more. No, just kidding. Nah,
I got my finger on the remove button just in case.
Yeah, no, it's like when you get COVID for the second time. Your taste and smell come back, but there's still that lingering, like, You know, it just never leaves. It's like herpes.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Well, what it don't. Oh.
Richie says a bad day at work is a wonderful night to get drunk.
Oh, yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any day.
Moog sent you email. That's funny, but not funny.
You know,
Let's see, shall we?
Yeah, look.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm not seeing it. Unless, let me look over here.
There you go. Spot on. Dude, tell Mo you won. What's up over there? You like a
The real
fortune
meaning
teller?
of losing a ball when playing golf.
Okay.
That's what he sent me. But I can't. I'm not going to go through this whole thing of trying to pull it up right now.
No.
I'll check it out, though, dude. Thank you.
So I want to try to do this for 1 second. I'm going to show you the back of my shirt. If I can.
Gate Smasher, what's up?
Peace, loving crabs.
What are we looking at? You looking at the back of your head?
No. What the fuck? All right. So it says peace, loving crabs.
Oh.
So
I
you
didn't
always
realize you.
No, dude, it's one of the like crabs make your fucking nuts itch. You know what I mean? But if you embrace peace and love, they may not be so.
I think it's only if you're allergic to shellfish.
Yeah. Fucking crotch.
Then more than your nuts itch.
Dude, what if they were lobsters?
Dude, if you ever read, that's kind of weird because Stephen King's the Black Tower or the Dark Tower series, the Gunslinger series. There's these things that live in the ocean in this land that they come out and they're like huge ass lobsters and they just like kill people.
Killer crustaceans.
That was a long ass series to read.
Dude, what the fuck?
I forget how many thousands of pages, and I don't even know how many words it was. But
after Christine, a lot of filler.
It was like 8 books.
Too many. So, dude, they were like a crayfish that lived next to a lake or a pond that get hit with a nuclear bomb. They walk on land. Do you know what I mean?
Crayfish?
Yeah, dude, they walk on land all the time.
Dude, it tripped me out the first time I saw them actually walk on land. I didn't know they did it. And I was in Arizona and we were fishing by this little spillway. And there was just this little tiny cement bridge that went over the spillway. And I'm standing there fishing and I look down and here comes this crayfish out of the water. Walked across the bridge. You know, it was maybe 4 feet. Down the other side, back into the water. It's the same freaking water. It tripped me out that he walked all the way around and went back in.
He's like, dude, I don't have any money on my fucking mass pass.
Gotta take a long way around. That's like when when I was in Mississippi, I was at how many Pearls is she now? Pearl's house. When I first came out here, going to the 168, and the next morning, like it was raining when I got there, and the next morning I woke up and I let the dogs out, and there were these mounds all over the place. I was like, "What the hell is this?" I thought they had like groundhogs or gophers, or I'm like, "What's with the mounds?" She's like, "Oh, crayfish." I'm like, "What?"
Crayfish.
Yeah, they come up through the ground. I guess when it floods, they come out.
That channel in the Aardvark. Dude, we want to build mountains, but we're fucking like subterranean fucking, sea slugs or whatever the fuck they are. They're like, yeah, dude, we're building sand castles. Because we'll never wrap our minds around that stuff, right? Because we
There's a
don't.
Krabby Dick's restaurant in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Let me guess, Chess. You got your own table there next to the chef. No, it's just funny. Like when you see a crayfish walking on land, you're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You look at him, right? You're like, "What the hell are you doing, man? You're supposed to be on the rocks and shit. You're supposed to be hiding. You're walking on land." Like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that tripped me out when it did that.
Because near my work, there's like, this pond and there's a bunch of stuff, and there's like all this protected turtle stuff and like all these crayfish and all this crazy ass shit. And we got these electric blue birds, and I'm like, what the hell? I just stepped on the Noah's Ark and I have no idea what guys, right? No, but really, when you don't see like, turtles and a high back tortoise, and you got all these, painted turtle. We got super painted turtle who has pink spots. He doesn't have blue spots. You got the not so super turtle who has the blue spots, not the pink spots. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here! You got
there's turtles all over the place down here, and tortoise. I believe right behind us there's a gopher tortoise.
No
that
way.
runs the fence line.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you step into an environment like that, Mogs, you're blessed, right? Because you see all this nature that people don't see regularly. But then you're like, this fucking so many complications. We have to make fucking reparations for this fucking guy because he has blue spots and not pink spots. The other guy doesn't eat fucking turtle food. He eats fucking worms. So now you go get him fucking, night crawlers, right? Now you're flipping rocks over. Salamander, no good, no good.
You sound like a man who's had some turtles in his time.
Dude, turtles are cool. Dude, think about your life as a turtle, right? If you had a Sasquatch experience and you were a turtle, you could just hide in your fucking shell. You'd be like, "Fuck you, Harry. I don't care." You know what I mean? You ain't scaring me. I'm not shitting my pants. I'm my ass right now.
That thing would step on that thing like a squeeze toy.
Yeah, but dude, that's like, oh, dude, then you smell skunk. I thought you were a fucking turtle, not a skunk. He's like, yeah, we have the same fucking glands.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm just.
Yeah, it's okay.
Trying to catch up. Overbuilt. What's up, bud? I caught the crabs.
Yeah,
Krabby Dick Smelly Seafood Shack.
Yeah, it's like the guy that what was that guy? Was he a sailor or something, a fisherman? And he said, "Oh, we're gonna fix your boat." He said, "Yeah, okay." He goes and eats lunch. He comes back. He said, "What did you blow a sail?" He's like, "No, it's just mayonnaise on my lips."
It's tartar sauce.
Yeah, tartar sauce. I think they were in Alaska or something. I don't know.
Michael wants to know if Paulie T was a turtle, what kind would he be?
Dude, I'd be a painted turtle. I'd be a fucking Paulie Picasso. North Star, the South Star, your keister. We triangulate everything, and yeah, it's
I'd
close
be
to
a
your.
tortoise. Nah, I don't know. I'd be a turtle. I couldn't be a tortoise because I got to be on water. Turtles go in water. Tortoises don't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they have the high back.
Tortoises are land animals. They don't
Yeah.
normally have like webbed feet where a turtle will.
Yeah. So a friend of mine had like this
Mr. Vaughn?
this big like land tortoise thing that had a high back shell. So
Mm-hmm.
every time he saw the fence, he would dig under it, but his shell was so fucking high he could never get out. He was like, "I see freedom, but I can't achieve it."
He thinks because his head's through, the rest of them is going to follow.
Yeah, no, there was another
Keep digging. Patrick Vaughn says he's lurking.
He's always lurking.
She says, I'd be a snapping turtle. Yeah. Big old alligator snapping turtle.
Was Randy Macho Man Savage? He'd be snapping to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
He'd be an alligator snapping turtle.
Dude. This is great. I love it.
Macho Man.
Dude, hey, come on, man.
Oh, no, dude.
How iconic.
I was a huge fan.
Russ, how iconic can you be in your brand? One of the best promos he did was he was talking to Mean Gene. They were promoting something like WrestleMania or something, and he kept pulling creamers out of his ear, his ass, wherever the fuck they were coming from. The cream rises to the top, Mean Gene. Oh yeah! And then you pull another one on. He's like, dude, what do you get? Extra.
Psychedelic snapping turtle, says Rex.
Yeah.
Or Belt says, I like snapping.
My carrot. Sorry. Excuse it, George.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you're gonna get. Oh yeah. Talking about snapping my carrot, yeah.
I was like doing Hogan.
Dude,
you know Mean Gene?
Dude, you don't have 26-inch biceps. You can't do that. You can't go like that.
No.
You can't go like this. Dude,
the pythons, no.
Hey, wait a minute. You want to see pythons?
Get the garter snakes compared to him.
You want to see what concrete gets you? Oh, yeah.
Get to the bottom of the lake quicker.
Hey, fucking Sylvester Stallone over the top and Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
Well, you know, brother. Danny's probably going, oh, Jesus Christ, would you guys shut up?
Dude, got his Hogan fucking tea back on right now going, I got orange peel, but it's pythons. Yeah. Made in America.
Looky them pipe cleaners.
I'll tell you what, I'm 53 years old. I ain't never ever been this strong in my life from wiping the shit that I do.
Oh, odor isn't everything, though.
What the fuck? You work for fucking Febreze? Nah, dude. I mean,
no, dude, you work hard, you get, stronger. I get it.
Dude, it's like my old lady grabbed my arm and said, she's like, oh, you jacked. And I'm like, what the fuck? My name is Jack. It's Paulie. What the fuck you talking about? I fucking wipe bowls. I pour concrete.
It's that repetitive work. It's a workout. Yeah. Guys, I have posted the link in chat again.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to leave so I can give some of you other people a chance to get on here.
There's plenty of room, dude. But
nah,
if you want to
dude,
bow, go ahead. Hey, Judy.
They're tired of my ass, dude. And, one trick pony. Oh, one trick burrow. Drug move, if you will, for the fucking cartel. I moved the product. It's not my fault.
Icon says I'm floating a bowl right now.
He's floating some air biscuits too. He ate beans and bananas.
Oh, that's a combination.
Dude, no matter how
Vase of flowers, how are you?
Dude, don't matter how much beans and potassium you mix together. That is just one stinky ass boofer. No matter which way you look at it. The stink factor is rising to the top.
I'm just curious. Who's a Berto? One of us is an ass.
No,
maybe
me.
both of us.
I'm a drug mule. The burro. Hola, andale, vato.
All right, dude. Wow, what are we at? 41 minutes already?
Yeah, dude, what the hell? Shut it off.
I mean, I'm feeling bad, but not that bad.
No, dude. Russ, listen, man. I tell you all the time. I respect what you do. You give people the format, do whatever, right? And you laugh and have a good time, and it's all good, dude. This is good juju.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, dude. I've been asked in the past, are we going to do another camp out?
You should.
Well, I want to get input from everybody that would even consider going. Where would be a good place to do it? Like I don't want people to drive 15 hours to get to a damn camp out, 10 maybe,
Yeah. Going to 15. Hey, wait a minute. We need a T-bone. Maybe
it doesn't have to be here in Florida. It could be anywhere. I just, I think somewhere in the Southeast or
Russ, I think there's something awesome about that where you just geographically bounce the location around from here to here to here so nobody's comfortable, right? But you get all the same people. You try to blend in your own comfort zone. You have a good time, and you do it like when you cooked fucking 18 hot dogs and you only need 12. You cooked 6 extra hot dogs for the Bigfoot. They were like, Russ, we love you. Nobody's gonna see us take them, but we love you.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
That
conference. You know what I mean? It's all good. There's one common factor that we all...
Hold on, wait. Camp out September 28th. What is September 28th, Stevie? Oh, wait. Never mind. I think that's her birthday.
It is her fucking birthday, jackass.
Yeah.
Why was
my wife? We're just best friends. I don't know everything. No. I don't have to remember her birthday.
Dude, listen, man. Oh, phony fucking baloney. You should be wrapping up with that chick, man. Stop it. That's where I'm at now. The warden's good, but, she's still the warden. So, it's you got to kind of pick and choose. And, you do what you do and, you stay true and all that and everything works itself out, man. This is
Hey, Richie says you better not leave, Polly, because if I have to hunt you down, watch out.
Richie, I live in Swansea, Massachusetts. If you want fucking Google directions to my house, you can get them. You don't have to hunt me. I'll give you an invitation. You come right up here. We'll do whatever, man. It's I'm not anything but what I am.
Richie's just playing around.
No, Russ, no. I don't mean it as that. I'm just saying, what I mean? A lot of people, so I say I can be serious too. Like, be happy with funny Paulie because when serious Paulie shows up, serious shit is going to happen. Be prepared. It's just kind of one of those deals when it's not so serious and you can laugh and everybody's fucking giggling and shit. It's all good.
Of course, it's all good. Grasshopper said, I remember 50, all downhill from there. No, actually, I took it differently. Like I quit drinking at 49 because I didn't want to bring that bullshit into my 50s. On top of, I wasn't going to put myself through that shit again.
It's all good.
So to me, life begins at 50. So life starts at 50.
Well, Russ, it doesn't, but it does. You you made a conscious decision to say, hey, fuck it, I ain't being stupid no more. So then you went forward being straight, and then that's your deal, and you do what you do. Not a lot of people can reach that point in life and just say, fuck it, I ain't doing it.
No, I know, and I wish people could. There's too much sadness out there because of addiction.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, listen, addiction is a real thing. It controls you, it manipulates you, it makes you do things you don't want to do what you need to do. But you didn't need to do it, but it told you did. So how powerful is that? You had this, and then they were like, oh, no, you don't have it. You need me as a fucking aluminum crutch with a fucking polypropylene fucking sleeve insert on your armpit so you don't get fucking bacteria and shit going in there. It's like, dude, this is just dumb. Really it is, but it isn't.
Gate Smasher says, I'm addicted to sports cards.
Well, Kate, you need to get addicted to Mogion cards.
Oh, wait, I have cards?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, now I got...
Yeah, orange bandana, red bandana. Dude, you get gray bandana, fucking double points.
What is it?
Double points for gray bandana.
Gray?
Yeah, gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Just check.
Dude, what the fuck do I know about bandanas? I'm fucking bald as fuck.
You should wear one when you're in the sun.
Wear a ball cap.
I can't do ball caps, dude.
No
just
shit.
Don't look good in them. I've been told take it off because I just don't look good in a ball cap.
I can't do a cap either.
Here you go, Mr. Lee.
Oh.
Probably backwards and upside down, isn't it? Derp.
So last time I was on Tuesday, we had a great discussion about how Mr. Lee looked like the fucking doctor from the Cannonball Run. England, right? So here you go. You got Dom DeLuise and Burnt Reynolds. Burnt, yes, I say burnt. And they're like, hey, Doc, can you give him a shot? He's like, you look at Mr. Lee. He's like, dude, in England, I was like, oh, man, that's fucking great. So when you look at the doctor from the Cannonball Run, who's a.k.a. Mr. Lee, was that the guy that did all the movies with the strange eye that went this way? And he was just like...
Yes.
Dude, he was riding the fucking sideways, and he's not leading him into the barn. He's leading him into the fucking valley.
Vase of Flowers. My real name is Lee. Right on. Welcome, Lee. Add another one to the pile. Another Lee. Ravens Outpost is Lee.
Russ, can we reflect back for a little bit and reflect on how much of a pussy he was to come on here? He'd be like, no, if I only had courage.
Hey, he came on. That's all that matters.
No.
How long it took him to get there? Don't care.
No. I'm not trying to knock him down for coming on. I'm just trying to say that, it takes a lot to get to where you're on here. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to do it. Then you come on, right? And you're like, oh my God, I have courage. I'm not the cowardly lion. I'm the scarecrow.
Grasshopper says, I quit drinking decades ago. Didn't like how it feels anymore. Don't like how it feels anymore.
Nah, I don't blame you. Me either.
No.
Alcoholic, I have to do this shit.
What's today? The 27th. How many days are in this month? What do we
31. I think
so. In like a week, around the second, somewhere around the second or the third, is 6 years since I've quit.
Well, dude, I would think that within a few weeks it was either the first or the third that I let out when I said I didn't want to do this anymore. That would sound better.
I couldn't do it anymore.
No, listen, you think I like this, man? Dude, let's talk serious, man. For real. Do you think I like this?
To your situation? No.
No, not at all, Russ. I'll be honest with you, but you know what? When I work at the shine shop, when I do this, when I do that, and I try to do all this little filler here and there, you know what I mean? There's a lot of lag and a lot of fucking bullshit that you have to fucking just kick to the fucking front and the foremost, and then once you get back to the cushion that that precedes that, you know what I mean? Then you're like, oh yeah, all right, cool. But I mean, yeah, dude. Nobody wants to be me. Nobody wants to work as hard as I do at 53. You know what I mean? No one. You want to be looking for retirement, looking flesh, looking
Sorry.
couple.
No, I get it, dude. I've been there, done that, and
Yeah,
and
and we all, Russ, we all do it. We're being real, right? We all do
and
this.
outside of here, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me, dude.
Of course, I tell you all the time. Let's be serious. You're like, just fucking show up. Because we do this fucking all the time. You know what I mean? There's not no set regimen or whatever, but this, real talk is real talk, man. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
inflated talk and bullshit talk and humorful talk, they all have their own respective place in the conversation, right? But you know what I mean? When you're talking real, I mean, this everybody feels that. You know what I mean? We all do this. We all hate a job that we work at, or we all do something we don't like to do. But for money, we do it every day.
Oh, we do what we have to do to survive. You know.
Exactly. Most an adult, a highly functioning adult, or a social retard like Paulie, and whatever it is. I mean, we all do this because we're adults. You know what I mean? And we don't really like it, but it's a necessity in life. I mean,
Oh, what the hell? I forgot. I didn't realize my dog was under my feet.
I didn't realize my neighbor had no pants on and is fucking throwing his trash out.
Don't stand up.
Dude, if I could show you his boxes right now, they're like high riders in the fucking 70s for the NBA. He's like a ball sack hanging out of that thing right now. He's going for a pointer. I think them things are Sergio Valentes.
You're right, Gate Smasher. They all have 28. Talking about days in a month.
Them things ain't even fucking 9-inch fucking inseam. It's like fucking 7. He's like, hey, I'm enhancing my balls. I'm shooting one in the basket right now. Hey, he must pay the money.
Stevie, it's not the 4th. May 4th is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, may the 4th be with you. Yeah.
No, it was like the 2nd or the 3rd, just around there. Like the 2nd was like the last drink I had, I think. Yeah, something like that.
Dude, it's all good. Russ, you don't even know how admirable that is to say, fuck it, I'm done with this. Because it's a crutch for a lot of people, man. For me, totally. You know what I
It
mean?
was for me too, dude. But I hit fucking bottom. I physically couldn't do it anymore. I'd be dead.
Yeah, you reach that fucking, what are them thing called in the desert? Mirage. You reach the mirage, and you're like, no. I'm not drinking sand. I don't care if you call it fucking schnapps, whatever you call it. Nah, dude, I'm not doing it. And that's an admirable quality, man, for real.
Thank you. And I try not to talk about it too much, but it is coming up at 6 years, and that's I'm amazed.
Major milestone, bro.
That's the one thing I'm really glad that my dad got to see was me
For
quit
sure.
drinking.
Dude, totally, for sure. Because he's seen you fuck up every winter Sunday, and then he sees you go correct, and he's like, "Oh my god, the kid got it." Dude, no, really, man.
Yeah.
not to humorize or whatever that is, but they know more than we do because they lived more than we did. You know what I mean? And when you start going down that path, and they're like, I don't know, son. And he's like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Then all of a sudden, you see Jesus on the cross. He says, "Forgive them, Father. Do not know what they do." You know what I mean? It's like, bang, there it is. That solidifies.
Tom Cruise says, Paulie, Scientology, join solid time Scientology today and be rid of your problems.
Oh, shut up! I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to promote Scientology. I'm just trying to tell you, you're responsible for what the fuck you know and what you do. We all
Indeed.
know that. No, I mean for real, and not to be offensive or anything. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the greatest thing about fucking believing in God is you have the right to say, "I'm sorry, I fucked up," and you can do it a million times.
Gate Smasher says, I couldn't drink anymore because I was banned from every bar in my town and the other county, too.
I think Buck Cherry wrote a song about you called "Crazy Bitch," but I may be mistaken. All right, yeah. Dude, just do
All
it.
right, guys, I'm posting this link
Yeah,
again. Anybody wants to hop on?
yeah. Get me the hell out of here.
It's to the tune of the Judds, Grandpa, but chessboard. I'm not gonna sing that one.
Hey, dude, Papa Craig, right? Just picture hanging out on a fishboat with him, right? He's that alligator clip that's gonna pinch your nutbag in the worst way. When he wants you to fucking stand straight on deck, and they're like, "Papa, you're fucking pinching my nuts."
Graz has an L. Ron Hubbard tattoo, according to Michael Haywood.
What the hell's Haywood though? That guy cooks squirrels.
Right on, Chris.
Yeah.
She says, Vaz, I quit drinking when I was pregnant with my son. That was 31 years ago. And I've been married to my husband for 32 years this December. Right on.
No. Congratulations.
See, it's weird is like the friends I have now don't know that me, you know?
All right.
That me was fucked up.
Yep. Well, dude, that's okay. You were in the learning process, right? I mean, that's how it is. You know what I mean? You take all the discretions and missteps you made, and it's, like I said, greatest thing about being a fucking Christian. There's forgiveness in church, man. You know what I mean?
I don't need church for forgiveness.
No, I know you don't, Russ. I'm just saying. My overall point is that when you're standing there and you fuck up every time, and it's like, don't swear, don't do this, and you're like, yeah, and you go to God and shit, I fucked up this, 9 commandments out of 10, right? And He's like, okay, you're forgiven. So I mean, it's all good,
Right on.
isn't it? Really about owning it. When you say, yeah, I made a mistake, I messed up, whatever, and everything else fucking kind of just falls into place, right?
Usually.
Yeah, I hear you. Just like bandanas. If I was so bald, I probably would one.
Chris says, just repent and try not to do it again.
Yeah, or not as bad as you did the first time.
I say the Lord's Prayer every time, before a show. Every usually I smudge, but I'm in this room and I'm not gonna start smudging in here because unless I get permission to do it first. I don't want her to think the fucking house is on fire. But when I say the Lord's Prayer, I think about it as I'm saying it, and I think the hardest part of that is like forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. That's the part I have trouble with, because some people have done some fucked up things, and eventually I do forgive and forget, but I always have trouble with that one.
Dude, it's like I said.
Are you like in the bathroom taking a leak?
No, I'm sitting here in the kitchen,
Okay.
whether or not.
Just checking.
If I fought loud, then I'm in the bathroom. Nah, dude. I'm just saying, it's like the Jesus reference I made earlier. Like, he said 7 things when he was on the cross, and he's like, "Forgive them, Father. They do not know what they do." Yeah, they know what the fuck they do. They're sticking sharp objects in your fucking ass. They put a fucking crown of thorns on your head, and they're sticking vinegar in your wound. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Who are you talking about? This dyslexic?
Even Stevie said it sounded like Paulie was peeing.
No, I'm not peeing. It'd be much louder than that. I'm bored 30 over.
Vase of Flowers says, been to church for funerals. Yoda, how's it going?
Yoda. Oh, you want to be Christ, you see. All right, Karen, yep. Hold on.
All right, guys, somebody hit this link.
Yeah, I'm going to leave right now. See ya.
We got an hour left. Thank you, Paulie. You nut. Wow. What the hell you look? Dina P is going to be the maid of honor to Stevie. Stevie's getting married? Oh, congratulations, Stevie. You should have told me sooner. Mogs, me too, man. Some peeps done some bad shit to me. You must put it out aside. I'm having trouble reading that. Oh no, I do. But sometimes it's just like as I'm saying that prayer and I get to that part and I'm like, it's just difficult. Oh, dude, dog just let one rip. Thanks, Luce. Is that why you laid underneath me? Jesus. But not been to church for a normal mass in eons. I was raised Protestant. My first marriage, I was married in a Catholic church, so I had to go through that whole class and whatnot. Did Christmas masses, while I was married to my first wife, and yeah, church was funerals and weddings to me. I think I got turned off the church as a kid. I'd get dragged to the open door Bible school, church, whatever. And although I did like singing, we didn't have a choir, but it was fun to look up a song that nobody knew and shout it out and listen to people try to sing it. And then there was some songs where, I wanted to hear because I knew them. So I love to sing in church. Richie says, my church is with nature, but swamp apes are the demons of old, LOL. Or falling angels. I don't know. It's a possibility, but I don't know. I do have a theory on that, and I think I've talked about it a little bit. If they are, they say when what is it? The end of times comes that all these beasts are going to come out, and I don't know, cleanse the earth or whatever they're going to do. I didn't read the damn book. That chapter. I always wondered what if they are the beasts of the earth that are here, and they're going to be around for Armageddon or whatever, and the end of times, and they're just going to come out and kick our ass. Somebody did an experiment with Jafar, which was an old horn, supposedly similar to what the walls of Jericho were brought down with in the Bible, when they blew the horns for so many days and finally came down. But somebody figured out, they think, that they can use the horn to summon Bigfoot if they are fallen angels or related to Nephilim, or any if there's any biblical connection whatsoever. And I think they tried it, and they told about it, and it was just, to me, it was like irresponsible. Because they put a lot of information out, and if that's true, what they were saying, if it was absolutely true, then they just put out a lot of power out there. It's something that should have been kept to themselves, I think. Mr. Lee, thank you for that. Moog, special guest on Caucasian Sasquatch, Saturday, 8 p.m. Central. Oh, is it Central? Shit. So it's 9 Eastern. My bad, guys. Thank you, Mr. Lee. I would have been late. Wait, or early. Early. You and Stevie, grow up, dude. We have been hidden from the truth for a long time. Indeed. But that's why there's people like us who are searching for the truth. Like, be it in a subject as fringe as Bigfoot. I mean, to us, it's everyday common shit, but to others, it's not. And we're fucking nuts in their eyes, but don't give a fuck. That's why I have no problem talking about Bigfoot to anybody, because I don't care what they think about me. I'm just amazed at how many people I talk to believe it exists. Stevie wanted a joke. Two elderly women in church. One let out a ripper and said, "My rear end is asleep." The other old lady said, "I thought I heard it snoring." Right on, chessboard. All right. Links in chat. I'll just sit here and wait patiently. Yep. Yeah, I do the same thing, dude. He says, I always ask people in forest area if they've seen anything out of the ordinary for them. I do it all the time. It was great. Like I've mentioned it before. When I was in Sedona, I'd get people from all over the country, all over the world, that would rent these ATVs. So right there, they're renting ATVs, so they're interested in four-wheeling and going out and having fun. So then when they get back, I look and see anybody wearing camo, camo hat, anything. Just, feel them out. And then first question is, where are you guys from? Okay. Yeah. Do any fishing? Because you guys know me and fishing. Or hunting? Are you spending time outdoors? Usually get a yeah. So I'm like, so let me ask you, ever see anything weird? Some will look at you stupid and like, what do you mean? Like, I saw a bear once. All right. And some people come right out and say, what, like Bigfoot? Or when I'm Sasquatch? But I don't care. It's like, it doesn't, you don't ask, you don't get. My dad used to say that when I was a kid. You don't ask, you don't get. So you got a question, ask. Because you're not going to get an answer if you don't. When I said feel them out, not feel them up, dude. Feel them out. I try to see what they're about a little bit. Chris says Mo's not going to come on in a minute. Whatever. Thanks. Yeah, when I was being quiet, insert elevator music here. Yeah, so many people would, I heard some good stories from people that even here in Florida, I talked to people and, some guy admits that he saw, something when he was 9 years old. And I tell people I have a YouTube channel and like, oh, what is it about? And I kind of like, well, and I try to explain it, and some are like, oh, that's cool. And some just kind of look at you a little peculiar. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Where's Pippa?
She's down there. See her?
Yep.
Okay.
How you doing?
There you go. There she is. I got a song I want to play you. For everybody. I got a song I want to play for everybody.
Is it licensed?
It's not licensed. It's not licensed. I'll tell you what.
I just worry about a copyright infringement or anything like that. Is it something you wrote?
Somebody else wrote it that I know. But it's not.
Put it that way.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because
we'll find out. Let's roll the dice.
It's a church song.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
It was louder at first.
It was a hot sunny morning. The midnight the choir was singing about the sweet.
We can't hear it. Wait.
Now?
No. Are you covering the speaker?
No.
That's weird. It was loud. It got loud when it started and then it kind of faded out.
Hey, who let it rip? Stuck a face in the shirt sleeve.
Okay. Let me see if I can do something here. Nowhere to go. Now lock
Gate Smasher. Is that Gate Smasher or Gate Smasher? Inspiring minds. What is it? It's Gate Smasher?
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm trying to put it over here.
It was going good, and then you turned something.
I am turning that.
Right there is good.
Okay.
No.
You can't hear that?
No.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna email it to you. and then that way you'll get to hear it.
Right on.
You at least. But anyway,
Who's singing it?
a pastor sent it to me. So, you know, it was a pastor that sung it to her.
He recorded
sent
it?
it to me. Yeah, he recorded it. But anyway, it's hilarious hell. So you'll love it. You ain't
Well,
getting
it'll
no
give me time
feedback,
to
are you?
listen to it and download it and
Yeah,
figure out
it
how to
won't
do that.
take me long to send it to you at all. But
Hey,
you'll
Mom, is that StreamYard and her noise cancellation turned down the source? I don't know what turn down the source means.
I don't know either. But you was talking about the MUFON, I think it's called MUFON, the horn blowing.
Oh, it's a Jafar.
Yeah.
Like that.
Kumbo was on Beast TV and he talked about that. And
Him and somebody else.
Yeah, they come a running.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of curious if that's true?
Yeah.
Like it's
I think
a biblical instrument.
Right.
And
I think it'd
you
be
blow
neat.
that and you can control them. You don't know what you're blowing. You don't know what you're doing when you why
Right.
they're reacting.
But I think that would be totally cool, you know, to see that happen. But I don't know if I'd want. I don't know if I'd want to see it happen anyways, because it might be a little scary. So
Jafar was the prince of where did it go? Was the prince in Aladdin, I think. It was also the name of a people in Stargate SG-1. The Teal'c was a Jafar. One of the characters. That's the people they were. Michael Haywood, a shofar. I know it was something like that. Shofar.
Yeah, something like
Thank you.
I got MUFON on my brain from David Pilates UFO. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna send you that song. You'll die laughing. Share it with Stevie. And then if you want, you can share it with everybody else. But it's a funny song.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot to do with about preachers and what happened in the pews and stuff. So anyway,
is somebody going to hell for writing this song, or I mean,
no,
funny?
No, it's funny. It's a comedy song,
okay.
You know. So
but it's not offensive.
No.
Okay.
You know, then they talk about, you know, everybody was talking about drinking and stuff like that. My husband's been cleared for 25 years.
Good for him.
So, and I told the story on Donnie Miller's YouTube one night, and I shared how God saved my life or saved my family, and that's all in there. If anybody wanted to go to Standing Goats Rescue and just look in his playlist, and it should be there. But I told all about how God saved not only my husband but my family. So
awesome.
it was a hell of a night. Let me just say that. And it ended up with a gun and a hole through the roof, and it missed him by, we're talking inches. He about died that night. Took a bottle of pills, drank a fifth of vodka. There's pills all over the house when I finally got in the house and got him out. And yes, I'm still married to him, but he is totally not the same person.
That's awesome.
Not the same person.
It says a lot about you for sticking with it and, you know, through all that.
Well, you know, I said the first time, my first marriage, I wouldn't be married to him for 10 years, and I was, and it was only 8. And I keep threatening to leave with this one. He
That
says,
long,
I'm
or-
leaving. But you know, we just joke around, you know, we scream and yell at each other, and we'll joke around. He says, I'm leaving. Give me half of that house money. And I said, okay, here's $1,000. Then the next night he came back and gave it back to me. He says, I ain't going nowhere.
Mhm.
So
Tina
we
says,
played.
I use
we
my
have
third eye all the time. My third eye has cataracts.
I don't. My third eye done burned out a long time ago. Shit I've seen and witnessed. So
I don't know what you're supposed to see with your third eye.
I don't know either.
I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Like,
I don't even have an idea. I'm so naive, it's pathetic. But I know a lot. And you know what? If you don't know a lot, I can tell you where to find it. Google. Google knows it all. No, I had a doctor tell me one day, my son wanted to be a doctor when he was younger. And he changed his mind when he went to college. But anyway, the doctor said, you don't have to know it all. You just need to know where to find it. So that's why there's a, PDR, physician desk reference. But you don't have to know all the answers, but you just need to know where to find them. If I don't have it, and it takes somebody, that, how do I need to say it? Takes somebody that's not into their self to know where to find it and say, hang on, I'll get you the answer. I don't have it right now, but I'll go find it.
sure.
And then come back. But, people can do a lot on their own too. Quit asking everybody, easy questions and go find it out yourself.
I look up so much shit. I mean, if I could be standing around with people and a question comes up and everybody's like, "Oh, I don't know. Fuck, I'll find out." I'll be like, "Yeah, well, there's the answer."
Google.
It's so easy to find out. So
Yeah, I'll spend hours on Google. So, but no, I hope everybody that's I know Tornado Alley has shifted because Springfield used to be in the Tornado Alley, and I know it's shifted. These trying times. I don't know if these are the end times, but they've said, oh, it's the end times ever since I was little.
you've been alive. Yeah, they've been saying it forever.
Yeah, forever. And I don't think we'll see it in our years. Personally, I don't believe it, and I hope to God I'm wrong. Let's just. I mean, I don't want to see the end times myself. I don't want to see it. God comes and gets me. That's fine. I'll go that way. But I have to repent every night because just.
I think I'd like to see it.
Well, I'm talking about I don't want to be one that he don't take off this earth. I don't want to stick around. I want to be the first bunch to go, but I cuss too much. There's always we don't walk on water. We're not God. Everybody sins. So
to err is human. To forgive is divine.
That's right. That's right. And I do a lot of forgiving. Especially when my grandson says something at the store when he ain't supposed to. So, but okay, have a good night. I'll be
Thank
still
you,
in
Chris.
chat.
You too.
I ask that everybody pray for my mother. She's
Will do.
going through some really hard times, and I'm kind of deep down in the hole, and I'm trying to work my way out of it. So I just got to keep laughing. That's the cure to all everything.
Laughter is the best medicine.
So that's right. Laughter is.
Hang in there.
Take care, everybody. See you later.
Good to see you, Chris.
Bye.
Thanks. All right on. prayers for Chris's mom. And prayers for Chris, too. Helton Faster Man, what's up? Repent every night. I need to about every... What's this? I need to about every hour. If not cursing is a prerequisite to going to heaven, I'm in trouble. Chris be waiting to get in the gates going, the fucking line is so long. Oh, Jesus Christ. In the distance you hear yes. Come on, that was funny. So yeah, guys, we have, Jesus, 34 minutes left. Post that link. Anybody wants to click on, come on, say hi. We can get through this next 30 minutes. What happened at the conference, Mogs? Well, I don't know if anything happened. It was, hey, Belle. Good to see you. Belle says, prayers for Chris and her mom. Thank you, Belle. No, the conference was cool. We had a good time. Meldrum and Polides got into like not a shouting match or anything, but had words. But I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention to it. But Polides got up and shook his hand, and made sort of no hard feelings or anything like that, and people clapped, and shit moved on. I'm sure they'll do it again on the cruise they're going on in September, because I think they're both on that cruise. Mr. Lee says, Stephanie, a whole of England is going to hell. And that goes back to her is not cursing a prerequisite to get to heaven. Were there guest speakers? We know. Yeah. David Pilates from Missing 411. Dr. Jeff Meldrum. The Sierra Sounds recording, the guy who did that. Yeah, him. Why can't I think of his name? Begins with an M, his last name. I feel stupid. Anyway. Who else? Matt LeBlanc from Expedition Bigfoot. He was in the first season, I think. Or no, that RPG was the host, the MC. He was in the first season, I think, of Expedition Bigfoot. Ron Moorhead. Thank you, Val. Yeah, Ron Moorhead's been into the Bigfoot subject for 50 years. Yeah, it was a good turnout. If they continue to use that same building, that same space, they have room to expand. There was a lot of room for more vendors, plenty of room, even for more seating. They split that building in half, and half was like seating and half was vendors, and they didn't even use half the building. There was, it's like they took up about the same space as half, but they used as much as possible. But there was a lot of empty space, but it was cool. It was a good time. I was there to, see people, friends that, you guys, and hang out. I don't know. Where is Dill? Good question, Stevie. Wasn't my turn to watch her. I don't know. Hopefully she's safe. Papa says, hey, my sugar magnolia tree bloomed today. Saw my baby down by the knew she had come up. Ha ha. Little Grateful Dead reference. Right on. It's a good song. Saw my baby down by the river. What else is in here? Damn dog. That's just wrong. Wow. Still crazy. Chris says Meldrum is coming back on the scene. She's been doing podcast. No, that's Meldrum. You're thinking of the geneticist, not Meldrum. Dr. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, and she is doing Ketchum. Thank you. She is doing more interviews. She did something with Duke recently. Yeah, damn right I'll blame it on a dog. I like my own brand, not somebody else's. Ronnie Van Zant. Pilates shared the article about giant skeletons. Icon says, Papa, I seen the dead after the great sobering. I don't know why they bothered. Yeah, my uncle was always into the dead when I was younger, so I kind of got into them a little bit. Never saw them in concert. It wasn't like a deadhead, like to the extent where I'd follow them across country and, But I guess I was a little bit of a deadhead. I liked them. But that would make me a parrot head and, what else? I was never a metalhead. Because, now metal is like classic rock. Really, you met Metallica? It's classic rock now. I find knowledge in books, provided the person writing the book was intelligent. I want to see Meldrum and Pilates on a show together. Let's see. I think I got a picture of him somewhere. No, these are all videos. All right, where the hell are my photos? I click on shit and it just disappears. All right, that's not it. Oh, it might be in here. You know, I took some pictures just a couple of pictures, but I can't find them from the convention. I don't know why. I don't take a lot of pictures. You know, I do a little bit of filming, and then I just was so preoccupied with other shit that I didn't think to fucking film. Mogs, what's your email? Here you go. Wait a minute. Banner. monstermogion@gmail.com. My dog's going to start snoring. I'd prefer the air to come out of that end. Excuse me. Yeah, let me figure out where they are. Let's see. Slides. No, no slides. Video file. Let's go there. I don't see anything here. It's like videos it'll give me access to, but why not pictures? That's weird. And they were just brief pictures of, like, you know, everybody up on stage, Meldrum and those guys. And what was weird, the cameras they were using, because they had, like, right above the stage, they had the big screen, so wasn't lit, there was no lighting on it, and yet those cameras picked it up like it was bright as hell. I mean, it looked amazing. I was impressed at how those things worked. Rosie about gassed me to death in the truck today. Yeah, it's those little confined spaces and doggy farts just don't mix. Metalhead. I like Guns N' Roses, but not Metallica. Sorry, Stevie. I did shout them for magazines and make bank on. Oh. Guns N' Roses was a cool band. I wouldn't call them metal, though. It was more hard rock, I guess. I don't know. What was that? Guns N' Roses was what? Appetite for Destruction? Is that their first one? Linda Bennett, how are you? Excuse me, 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, I'm coming down with something. Kind of sucks. Okay, hold on. Let's see, Chris. I'm not going to be able to just pull it up, Chris, and pop it on the show, but it's there, Chris. It'll play for me, but I don't think you guys will hear it. So see what we can do with this. I'm not sure how to. I'm not going to mess with it now, Chris. But thank you. I'll definitely listen to it. But yeah, I did get it. So thanks. Ozzy Sue, good day. I lost your phone number. Send it to me, please. I'm assuming you're talking to me. Yeah, I'll send it, Chris. I'll just email it. It's not this minute. My cousin's husband requested Guns N' Roses played at his funeral. That's pretty cool. Never thought about that. What song would you have played at your funeral, or what song do you think best represents your life or your death? I mean, that's an interesting topic. My song would be a country song. I think. Hallowed be thy name. Oh. That just freaked me out. My dog just started licking my foot. I think. Better been my dog. Oh. I never told. Hey, Richie. I forgot all about it. If you're still there. I saw these spiders in the garage last night. Oh, shit. I know I filmed it. These things. There was 2 of them, and they were on the cooler, and I don't want to say it was the size of my hand, because it wasn't, but the legs were so long, and this thing, it was fucking close. I mean, it was huge, and I'm looking at it, and then I see another one walk off of it or walk by it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, those were in the garage last night. I wasn't, I didn't have like a shotgun with me to kill it. It wasn't something I was messing with. I just kind of went, smoked my cigarette real quick, kept an eye on it, and split. But yeah, that was a wolf spider. This was like a dog man spider. This thing was that fucking big. This was a dire wolf spider, It was I was amazed at how big that thing was. I'm used to big spiders, like from Arizona. We get tarantulas, and they don't faze me in the least. This thing like intimidated the hell out of me. I'm surprised it wasn't carrying a knife. Michael, in retrospect, I feel like a real idiot for wearing the concert. So you were there when Pilates and Meldrum kind of got into it. If so, what was said? Meldrum's response when Dave started mentioning the. I didn't follow it. I was, like Richie and everybody were sitting around, and I just wasn't that into it. I mean, I was getting ready to go cook some lunch. I think that was that. No, Meldrum was on stage when I went to cook lunch. I just didn't know their whole argument. They were talking about how Ketchum didn't do a certain test, or they were talking about the testing, but I didn't follow it. So I'd love to give you that answer, but hopefully somebody else that was there could give you an answer on that. I just couldn't get into it watching it. I can't sit still when I'm like at something like that. I have to like walk around and look at things and meet people and talk. And, I mentioned that Tuesday night, I'd rather talk than listen to somebody else talk. In that situation, I'll listen to the person I'm talking to. So sorry about that, dude. No, I've been wearing the hell out of my Crocs. So much so I might have to get a new pair. And Whispers from the Dark, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. The only thing I don't like about Crocs is they're just dirty. Your feet get so jacked up. Oh, Linda. You know what? It's April 13th. Yeah, April 13th was a year since he passed. But don't apologize. You didn't know. It's all good. So he's doing good. He's where he needs to be. He's where he's where we'll all be one day, hopefully. Yes, you talk and talk and talk. I got the gift, I have the gift of gab. I was talking to these guys last night, and I told them kind of what I wouldn't mind doing as a job down here is getting on one of these tour boats and as like a tour guide, because I did it in Arizona on a train. I can do it on a fucking boat. I just think that'd be so cool. Got to play some Skinnerd. Oh, you got it again, but you're feeling better now, almost back to normal. It's it's just weird. I mean, that damn thing is still around. It's going on 3 years, or however long it's been, and that thing is still hanging around. The virus. Give me 3 steps. You know what? I'm gonna do a Skinnerd song the next time I'm in karaoke. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? I'm gonna do that one. I've been trying to, it's been so long. Steve Miller Band is awesome. Summertime Blues, Alan Jackson. Actually, that's a remake. Alan Jackson did that song goes way back. You know what it is I do the same songs that I've been doing for years, that I'm comfortable with, and I have to I forget what songs I used to sing, so I have to like make a list and go, oh yeah, I remember that song. I forgot about that one. That's a good song, you know, because I get stuck in a rut where I'm just glad I'm getting back out and singing. I haven't done it for a long time, and I went out the other night. Last night, I did one song. You guys heard me sing it, Gordon Lightfoot, and it felt good. I felt good. When I was done, I was like, right on. Because sometimes I'll shake my head and go, that sucked. But we're our own worst critic. Oh, excuse me, Luce. That's what you get for sitting under me. Used to do frontman for bands. Right on. Excuse me. Well, guys, I have no problem cutting this short 8 minutes early. I don't think the world's going to end. I wish some more of you would come on, but the guys and girls who did, thank you. It was good to see you, Chris, Paulie. Hopefully by Tuesday I can shake whatever's bugging me. I'm just going to read. I don't know. I know Huey Lewis in the News, made it popular, but I don't know if Steve Miller wrote it. Mike Moore, what's up? You know what I am going to do is I'm going to start doing trivia down at the bar. There's one girl that, you see her name up there, Bree, and she's always the quick one to answer, and, she's got the high score. We'll see. I have this weird shit. I know a little bit about fucking everything, and I'm just full of useless information. Like Jeopardy. I can make a buck on Jeopardy, probably. Miss Dill, what's up? She says, everyone behaved. Well done. Night, Mokesters. Good to see you, Miss Dill. Yeah, so they play, this trivia game, and I sit there and answer them. I hear these people yelling out answers. I'm like, 3. Next question, 1. And I'm usually right. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I know I blackballed on the Caucasian Sasquatches. I'm blackballed from trivia at local bars. You're one of those too, just knows everything, like just a bunch of useless information. I once got into a fight in a bar over Jeopardy. I was sitting there and I'm not paying attention to who's around me. I'm watching Jeopardy on the screen. And I'm just sitting there and drinking my beer and listening and, spewing out the answers before they do. And the guy next to me gets all like upset. He goes, how the fuck do you know the answers to these things? He goes, I feel like an idiot sitting next to you. I was like, sorry, dude. Anyway. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope you had a good time. If you did, hit that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe, share, and leave some comments. I love hearing from you guys. Kind of a slow night, I'm guessing. I haven't really paid attention to numbers or whatever. It didn't matter. It never matters. Belle, it was great to see you. Don't be a stranger. We'll talk soon. All right, guys. I will be back on Tuesday, God willing. So you guys have an amazing rest of your week and an amazing weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And I'll see you Tuesday. Peace and God bless.